Hello, Kurt Jackson, Retirement Income Strategist with KJ Financial here, with some questions that anyone that's in their 50s should be asked about whether housing costs and home mortgages could ruin your retirement or not. What's the highest cost people over age 65 face? Don't most think it's healthcare? I know I did. Would it surprise you to know that it's housing costs? Did you know that these costs take up to 41% or more of annual income of retirees? Is that how it's supposed to work? Wasn't the promise of retirement that you'd have your house paid for? So even if you do have it paid for, does that mean that there are no housing costs? How about taxes? How about homeowners insurance? How about the cost to maintain and upkeep the property? Also, do you realize that for most homeowners, the house is not an appreciating asset? Would it surprise you to hear that many analysts, including Professor Schiller from Yale, are predicting another housing crisis? Should you be building a retirement plan that's based on the hope for appreciation in your house? Okay. When you think about the house as an asset, all right, if we're going to think about it as an asset for retirement, is it liquid? Okay. So even if it did appreciate in value, would the value be easily accessible in an economic downturn or even in retirement? How many banks are going to loan you money if you're not working, right? Or you don't have enough income? Won't cash be king in the 21st century? And to be fair, hasn't cash pretty much always been the king, at least in recent centuries? Now, this isn't to say don't own a home. Don't get me wrong, all right? Wouldn't it? But would it make sense to maybe own a cheaper home and let the money that would have cost to own a bigger home work for you in a strategy that allowed it to grow safely and could easily be converted into cash? Could owning your house in the wrong way actually become an anchor around your retirement neck? Would it make sense to at least visit how the way that you own your home could be impacting your retirement? Right? Should we have a conversation so you could have a better grasp of the ramifications of how you own your home and how it could have an impact on your retirement? Now, don't worry. If we talk, there's nothing for sale. Right? We'll look at your situation. We'll discuss some different strategy ideas. If you like any of them and want us to design one for your specific needs, then we'll look to do that and move forward. If not, you take what you learn from our conversation and you do it on your own, or you take it back to your financial professional to have them help you. There's no pressure. Does that sound fair? All right. If it does, well, then call me on my direct line, 816-582-5532, or email kurt@kjfinancialonline.com. That's info's on the screen. Would it make sense to talk about this before the next housing crash or until after, when it's too late to do anything about it? I hope to talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in.